Sharing a home across generations can be both a blessing and a challenge. Under one roof, everyone has their own history, their own habits, and their own need for space. And yet, too often, a simple request, like asking for a little privacy, can turn into a battleground of misunderstanding. It's a feeling many know well: the teenager desperate for a moment alone, the grandparent who just wants to feel included, the parent trying to juggle it all. But here's the truth: sharing a roof doesn't have to mean sacrificing your sense of self. Let's unpack why respecting space, both physical and emotional, is the secret ingredient to a peaceful, thriving, multi-generational home. When we talk about space in families, we're not just talking about square footage. We're talking about invisible borders, the places where one person's comfort meets another's need for connection. A teenager wanting to shut their door isn't shutting out love. They're carving out a corner to think, dream, and grow. A grandparent sitting in the living room isn't trying to dominate. They're searching for belonging, hoping not to fade into the background. Parents, squeezed in the middle, often feel like referees, walking the tightrope between everyone's needs. So when someone says, "Can I have some space?" it can sting. The fear is, do you not want me here? But what's really being asked for is autonomy, respect, and just a bit of emotional breathing room. Without it, little irritations start to pile up. The door slams, the TV blares, someone barges in without knocking. Suddenly, it doesn't feel like home for anyone. Why does privacy matter so much? Psychologists tell us that every life stage comes with its own spatial needs. Children thrive when they have ownership over even the smallest corner, their toy basket, their reading nook. Teens, forging their identities, crave a space that's truly theirs, a bedroom where they can hang posters, play music, and just be. For parents, a quiet room or even a half hour of peace can make the difference between burnout and balance. Elders, meanwhile, long for spaces where they feel seen, not just tolerated, but included, able to contribute without feeling like they're in the way. When these needs aren't recognized, emotional boundaries get crossed. That's when you hear things like, "You never knock," or "Why is the TV always on?" Or that painful question, "Do I even belong here?" The good news is, with intention and communication, families can build space for everyone, no matter their age. How do you start? First, define what's mine, what's yours, and what's ours. Visual cues help: doors that close, bins for each person's belongings, calendars marking who gets the living room tonight. Family agreements on common and private areas set expectations before conflict arises. Next, practice entry etiquette. Knock before entering any closed door and wait for a response. Teach everyone in the home that respect isn't about age, it's about mutual courtesy. Even the youngest child can learn to ask before barging in, and the eldest can model the same respect. Finally, make alone time a family value. It's not selfish, it's essential. Even 30 minutes a day alone can lower stress and increase empathy. When everyone gets a little time to recharge, they return to the group kinder and more patient. Respect, in the end, is less about the words we say and more about the space we leave for others to be themselves. "It's my house too" is a powerful statement, but it only feels true when everyone inside those walls feels seen, safe, and respected. What about you? What's one boundary you've set at home, and how did it go? Share your story, and remember, you're not alone in the journey to a more harmonious home. For more tips on family psychology, lifestyle harmony, and healing habits, keep tuning in.